Good morning. My name is Andrea Basche. I am an associate professor in the Department of Agronomy and Horticulture, and I want to share with you my perspective from a department that might appear less affected because these cuts will ripple across the entire university. When I started in my role in 2017, I felt invested in. I had a research startup, I had staff to help with administrative tasks, we had teaching support. And now it's different. Every year of my 8 years, it has gotten harder and harder to do my job well. Incremental cuts have already lost us staff and teaching support, and now we're staring down more rescission cuts, the loss of senior faculty and their institutional knowledge, and as my colleagues and I watch the potential elimination of faculty positions, many of us, especially my colleagues who are pre- and non-tenure track, feel unsafe in our roles. We're worried for a future that has less support and more responsibility. And over many conversations the last months, I feel a collective grief, anger, frustration amongst my colleagues, and it's really hard to bring our best to our students and stakeholders in such an environment. From my position, I see clearly how these cuts weaken our land-grant mission. My department relies on sound guidance from our statisticians. The reputational and real damage of such brain drain will make us far less competitive for the large grants expected of an AAU institution. And it is unthinkable to consider the loss of experience of weather, climate, hydrology. We rely on them to make sure we can raise profitable crops and to sustain our aquifer. I don't think I need to remind anyone that our productivity and our ag economy is dependent on groundwater. The Department of Textiles supports the development of new uses for Nebraska crops. Education Administration trains the leaders who support our undergraduate students. In my department, many of them come from the state. Ripple effects, I want you to understand. And as a point of comparison, I have watched all these years with pride closely as our women's volleyball team thrives. I believe it's because of community support, administrative investment, leaders taking bold risks to set world records. I listen to what the girls say. The coaches value their input, and they bring us positive national and international attention. Now, what I want you to know is I'm asking you for you to show that same investment in us on the academic side, not more cuts. Show us support, value our experience, and we will continue to be the economic engine that drives this state and that stops exporting young people. Disinvest in us, continue the cuts, ignore our input at your peril. These cuts will contribute to a downward spiral of faculty, staff, and student brain drain. And I urge you, reject the cuts. Have chutzpah, have courage, have creativity, be the leaders that you are all elected to be to steward the precious resource of our public institution.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andrea.